looking forward to I'm still fired up, but we've been getting a lot of snow in Washington, D.C. So I was looking forward to maybe 60, 70 degrees. I guess I'll take 50. Unemployment in Georgia is still above 10%. That doesn't include folks who've had to accept part-time jobs, or in some cases have given up finding a job altogether. When it comes to domestic policy, I have no more important job as president than seeing to it that every American who wants to work and is able to work can find a job. And a job that is paid for their work. That was my focus last year, and that is my focus this year. To lay a foundation for economic growth that will create jobs, that raises incomes, that will foster a secure economic future for middle-class families. And to spur hiring and sustain growth, we've placed a big emphasis on energy. Just a few weeks ago, I announced a loan guarantee to break ground on the first new nuclear power plant in our country in nearly 3 decades, a project right here in Georgia. Right here in Georgia. A project that's going to create more than 3,000 construction jobs in the next few years, and ultimately 800 permanent jobs operating the plant. We're on track to create 700,000 jobs across America, building advanced batteries for hybrid cars, and modernizing our electric grid, and doubling our capacity to generate clean energy. And in fact, here at Savannah Tech, the Recovery Act provided a grant to Youth Build to help provide training in these very fields. Because I'm convinced that the country that leads in clean energy is also going to be the country that leads in the global economy. And I want America to be that nation. I don't want us to be second place or third place or fourth place when it comes to new energy technologies. I want us to be at first.
Wow, I mean, I think certainly he's trying to find ways to be creative, and this is a way to be creative and be able to help address some of the issues we're facing. Certainly being able to find ways to help people to save money also helps businesses by using very creative solutions. So I was glad I was able to be here and hear that personally. What a blessing. I mean, how many people, how many communities can be able to say that they've had a president of the United States? You know, we're not talking about Atlanta, we're not talking about, you know, Detroit or Chicago or New York. We're talking about Savannah, Georgia. And Savannah, Georgia is the epicenter of the world today because the most powerful man in the world was right here in Savannah Tech on White Bluff Road in Savannah, Georgia. That's a blessing.